This video will show you how to run an exponential regression using a TI-84 calculator to determine the exponential equation from a table of points. Now, before we learn actually how to run an exponential regression, let's make sure that the points here are exponential in nature and not either linear or quadratic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we have a common first difference. That means we can see if the values are increasing by the same number. So I see that I'm going to go ahead and add 3, add 6, and add 12. So we don't have a common first difference. Okay, but let's see if we have a common second difference. So if we had a common first difference, we know the points are linear. But if we have a common second difference, we would then say this would be a quadratic function. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and add 3 and add 6. Okay, so this is our second difference. And we notice that our first difference and second difference, they are not the same. So we have eliminated both a linear set of data points and a quadratic set of data points. Okay, so we can go ahead and erase this and see what's going on here. All right, let's see if I'm multiplying or dividing by the same number moving down. Okay, so if I do that, I can see that I am multiplying by 2, and multiplying by 2. Okay, so now that I understand that I'm multiplying by the same number as I go from one y value to the next, that we have what is called an exponential set of data points. So I'm going to go ahead and now run the regression using the calculator now that I've determined that it's exponential. So first thing I'm going to do is hit the stat key. And we can see that the edit field is highlighted in black, and that's where we want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And again, we've got the L1 column and the L2 column, but no X and Y there. So we have to understand that we are going to go ahead and put the L1 and L2 right there. So the X values go in the L1 column, the Y values go in the L2 column. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter in my data points. 1, okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3 are entered in the L1 column, which represents my X's. Okay, we've got 3, 6, 12, and 24. Okay, always important to double check your data points in 0, 3, 0, 3, 1, 6, 1, 6, 2, 12, 2, 12, 3, 24, 3, 24. Okay, so now we want to calculate our regression, so we're going to hit the stat key and move over to the calculate section right there. Okay, we notice that we need to run an exponential regression. The exponential regression is actually option number 10, so we're going to go ahead and go down to option number 10. Okay, and there it is, SREG at option 10. We want to go ahead and enter, and it says be sure that you entered your X's in the L1, which we did, the Y's in the L2, which we know we also did. So let's go ahead and calculate this equation for us. And there you go. It's given us our equation. It tells us what the generic equation looks like. It is y is equal to a times b to the x. And our regression gives us the a value and gives us the b value, so we can go ahead and simply replace those. I can say 3 times 2 to the x. This ends up being our exponential equation to the set of data points, and we know to run an exponential because we have the same common number being multiplied, and that is called a common ratio. So common ratio. All right, I hope this video was helpful.